Well, I had a bundle of wood here, veneer we saved, and have that piece. It's going to match beautiful. It's the original. Yes, yes, yes. And guess what? This piece did show up. It was in with the other parts. Darn it. I could have put that on at the same time. So now I'm glad I have it. We could just put that right in there like that. And this will be perfect. So we got some patching up to do here. I'm just going to secure this loose stuff, glue it, and then maybe just fit some veneer in there in between these. Why not? Pretty easy. You cut some chips, stick it in there. All this stuff is in good shape. Okay. I guess we'll get gluing. It's going to look good. That color. Oh, looking through these little pieces here, I'm going to start to put these together. I'll assemble these, you know, before I put them in, because they're just glued in the piano, which made them difficult to take out. Look at that. Maybe it's a good thing this one didn't get too glued. But they were put in there with hide glue. And miraculously, I think we have all the pieces for this too. Here's a corner piece. Another one. Oh, we know where that one goes. Oh, and what was this? I don't know. But there is one little piece I found, just for showing. Some of these were probably missing when it came in here. But this little piece right here was in with the bundle of parts. And see how that fits? Right there. Perfectly. And that's going to match up to it perfectly. So all I got to do is play around with this. See this piece right here? Cut that out completely and make a V here. And then the piece will be easier to fit in. We'll leave that one maybe. But if you notice this here, there's a little piece of rosewood here on the corner. See that? This is rounded. It's a nice little detail, but it's a solid piece of rose here that they stick on the corners. See that? There's one. Oops, hope you can see. Veneer goes over the top of it, and like that. It's very nice little detail. Makes it hard to wear. The sharp corners break off easier, but this is a very tough little piece of rosewood stuck in there in the corner. They did that a lot on these old pianos. Okay. Okay, we heat this up good. It's nice and warm. Here's our piece. The piece is warm. Put these in the microwave for 25 seconds and they're hot. And they go on nice. And the glue is hot. That's all microwave. If you had to do this with a glue pot, it would be impossible. We keep the glue, just throw it on the shelf, and in 35 seconds we have our glue. I made this yesterday to glue this down. I got some left over. We don't waste it because it's really expensive now. So I'm just going to put a clamp on that and some glue. Okay, I'm going to get this glue out of here so I can put my piece in here. A little piece has to go in. Steamer, little wallpaper steamer with a brush. Pretty cool, huh? Boy, you want to see glue come off fast. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. That's it. See that? I can do this after, but I'm waiting for this to harden up. If I hit this with the steam now, I risk loosening some of the veneer, but if I go quickly here, see, you can wash it right out of the groove like that. And then just cool it off. There we go. Does a nice job. How many seconds the glue is off? You gotta watch this thing. You get burnt with this. Nice stuff. Can't do that with aliphatic resin glue. I gotta wait. I don't want to get too anxious. See, I don't want to get this. This will all just come right off of here. Peel off nice, but it's a little fresh, so I'm gonna wait. There. Now I can glue this back though, like right away. There. Oh yeah, I forgot about the lock. Not. Chances of this landing up perfect are very slim, but we'll see. A couple seconds here. As I cut through the sub veneer or the cross banding. I think when they selected the veneers for the case, there's no doubt about it that they took the prettiest veneer for your pieces that are right up front, and this is one of them. Has some nice little grain figures in there, a little swirly. We call them little winkies. They will winky at you. But they put the best stuff up forward. And this is one of them here. I would have a hard time to match this piece of veneer. This is a big one. However, we do have some. Still. There we go. We're right down to the sub veneer. All the glue's out of the way. And then we'll see. I got to cut this out here. This is where the lock goes. We'll see. We'll see how good I got my square in place. This way or this way. Hopefully it's okay, but I got, like I said, I got veneer to touch this up if we have to. Not bad. I just put the lock in place, chiseled out the hole, and it's in the right place. Miracle. So this is going to look real nice, and the plating on here is in good shape still. Amazing. Somebody put a little piece of felt in there. Must have been rattling. Let's see if I can get this out of here again. Hold on. Let's see. It's sticking out here. There we go. Push it out. Nice mechanism in this thing. Really well made. Now look at that little piece of felt somebody stuck in there. That's pretty cool. Right there. I can't put this down. Anyways, this goes up and down. The lock mechanism. Somebody jammed a piece of cloth in there. Must have been buzzing. I'll have to put one in there too. But look at the nice, oh yeah, somebody was screwing around with this. See, they hit it there with a hammer. It must have been buzzing, and some incompetent got in here and did the thing, hitting it with a hammer there, bending that. Jerk 'em all. That's what we find. And they bent this little arm too. It's not supposed to be bent like that. Oh well. Probably was a piano tuner. I have to shim this. So, this is I have to shim this here. We could cheat and just leave it, but no, I got some nice cross banding here wood that we salvaged. This is old 100-year-old wood here, some of this stuff. It's going to fit in here perfect. And I was wondering about the width of this, but I think this is a pretty good guide here. This veneer piece fits absolutely perfect on here. Over here too. So I'm going to use it. I guess this piece can just be glued in now. All I got to do is shim this, put a shim in here, and then glue this in, and that'll be, boy, a good thing. Oh yeah, I'll put the veneer here too while I'm at it. Here, our veneer supply. Yeah, this is a little bit of it. We got quite a bit. This is some of the thickest we have. This is like a 1/16 of an inch thick. We know where this came from. That came from a Kanabi, about 1892. And this, I remember this. Somebody painted this white. Somebody. And it's still good on the backside. So here's our chickering part. That's a solid piece of rosewood, these things here. Anyways, selecting stuff to match. Here's some nice stuff here. See, it's got the color and the swirls and the black and the red. So we'll take this with us over there. This one too. And we'll choose which is the best. All I need is a little piece for here. You know, one of these. But I got this. Oh, and this is the original Chickering piece. And this might match it really nice. So we have quite a selection here. This is nice down here too. This looks a lot like it. So we'll bring all of these over there and choose the best piece. I might be able to have this piece right here. We saved these. See that? It's got that black line in it. That's spalting. That might be just a piece I need right there with that black line, because that black line is on the original part. No, not that one. Maybe this. This could be good. We'll bring all this over there. And this one here, we'll bring that too. So we'll bring all this over there and we'll see what we got. This is where it comes from. This is a portion of a square grain piano lid. And look at how long that is. That's like 7 feet long or 8 feet long. And this is rosewood, and that's why we save it. If we need a piece like that, you can't even tell what's under here, but I know it's really nice. It's like this stuff over here. Beautiful. So the best place to keep it is on the board. And this is a board. I think that's an oak core. Could be chestnut core. But we use the rest of it for something. You can see it right there. It's a nice dark rosewood. So that's where we get it from. I think this will be perfect for here. Just like that. Because it has a dark line there, see it? Match that dark line up there. And you can always fake the dark lines, you know, with a permanent marker. Put a couple black lines in there. Who's gonna know? Okay, we're gonna cut this out to fit in here. And it's gotta go inside this little lip. So, we just give this a little trim. There we go. And we give this a little trim. So it's square. We don't want to waste any of it. We'll save this other part. You might need some more down there. And then we make sure this is long enough to go behind there like that. And now we have to trim this part right here, just a little bit like so, like a haircut. There we go. This could be a little straighter down here. Sloppy job. There we go. Oh boy. Tiny bit more. Right here. These scissors are pretty accurate. I can cut anything with them. I've had them all my life. Pretty much. Same scissors. Oh, a little more. Perfect. And this will go here after. So. And we're just going to glue that there like that. Beautiful. Okay. Let's glue it. Well, while we're at it, glued this on here. It's an opportunity time to cut the veneer. It has a backing like this. Do it at the same time. There. I don't know if the glue's dry, but it's dry enough. I took it off. And the clamp anyways. And see how this fits. That's from the steam. Our veneer is matching really well. This is filthy. I gotta wash this. See all that dirt? That's all dirt in there. Anyways, that goes here like this. And that piece is gonna match perfect with this down here. Good. That's very good. Oh, my head in the way. How's that look? Perfect. All right, glue this on now. The aftermath. This won't look too bad. That's some nice rosewood here. Boy, oh boy. And this is glued in now, this whole thing. Music desk slider. And just it's all together. We got our new veneer here. And this top piece is going to be glued on now. There we have it. And it fits good. I can't believe how good it fits. And it fits perfect here. This is actually a tiny bit wider. But when we heat it up to glue it on, it will shrink a little bit because it's so thin it loses the moisture and contracts a little bit. And after we get it glued on, we put a piece there. It's right in front. Everybody can see that, so we'll patch that up. We got some stuff. It'll match that perfectly. And this needs a bath, of course. This is still dirty. I should have washed it before I put it on there. And we have some patching up to do here. But what I'm going to do is turn the piano upside down so I can access this area, and we're going to decide what I'm going to do here. I have the veneer for here. The edge veneer. Most of it. So, we'll continue. Look at that. You can see where the music desk was. Must have been somewhere where the sun bleached out this corner, because this side is a little faded. But that's where the music desk goes. And okay. Of course, this one ain't glued in yet. Look at the space they had there. Oh, that's a factory deal. The pin block below, though, under this part is butted tight against the case. Anyways, that's what they did. Now, remember in one of those other videos I was talking about this, we had some chips missing here, a couple little things here, so I'm going to color those in, but I need some orange, and I don't have any orange left. I have to go get some. No. I've had this stuff here a very long time, since 1980 or so, 81. Got this out of a factory. They left it behind. It's actually alcohol soluble stuff. I need some orange for what I do. So I thought I'd just show this for a second here. I need some in this jar. Well, I'm just gonna scoop it up. Gotta make sure there's no dust on top, and there really isn't. Now this will be enough to last me probably, could be years. The last one I had was half this size, and it lasted about 5 years. So I have enough here to last for 5,000 years, but it is expensive, and this is proven to be some very light, stable material. So that's where I get my orange.
The really nice aspects of French polishing is that we are not on a timeline. You have all the time in the world that you can afford.
That's ridiculous. You do not have all the time in the world that you can afford. Time is money, I guess, if you can afford it. Okay, I did this once before. I lost my pen. I lost my paintbrush. Here we go. We got our colors here. This can here, this burnt umber. Wow. I had this since about 1981, and it was almost full. It was up to here, and that's how much I've used in all that time. And see this here? We did that before. This is plastic in here, Bondo. And if you want to touch that up fast, or start with this orange, bright as can be, and this some powerful stuff. And then you just take this and do this. See? Here first, over here, right there, there. This little brown spot here, we don't care about that. Oh yeah, orange is the key. Now right here, wait till it dries a couple of seconds. Come down here and do this one. Not so much that one, but this one here that has the orange background. That's the one we need to break up here, because you can't make it, you just can't put one color in there. It just won't work. Let's go up here and look at this one again. You can break up this line right here, put a little bit there, cloud it, drag it into it just a little bit so you don't have an abrupt line right where it starts. It kind of fades in a little bit. So you gotta put some more here, over here. Now this is in a wash coat of shellac again, because it's going to dry and stick there pretty good, but we want to make a darn good background of orange and down here too. Getting a little carried away here, but just a little bit of this, a little bit of this. Where this is in the piano is not easily observed. It's down. But you can see it. So we're going to blend this in. See that? Blend that in a little bit and drag this out and fade it in. This one here, we'll do this a little bit too. I'm having trouble with the phone. Not used to holding it. There. A little more right there. Let that dry for a minute. This one too. Kind of aerate it a little bit. Alcohol dries pretty fast. Take a good shot of orange here. A little bit. Make it heavy duty, because if it isn't, you're gonna mess it up. Right there. If the stuff doesn't stick, it's because you're going too fast, or I am. Nobody's gonna try this. This is just for this 33B showing here. There we go. There we have it. I let that dry for a few minutes, and maybe a minute, because right away you can take this shellac here, a little dab of this in here, like so, and we could probably blend it a little bit in with that Venetian red. Oh, that's Indian red. I keep thinking it's Venetian red. It's Indian red. In here, oh, see that nice color? It's a little red though, but everything here is a little red. And what we're going to do with that is hit this. Put a little tint in there. A little there, a little there, a little there, here, here, here. Stop. Maybe a little bit here. We don't want to get too dark. That's what ruins everything. There, like so. And over here, same thing. A little shellacy. Getting kind of dry over here. How about a little bit of this brown? So that's how much I need. That's why that can lasted 32 years. And this is what we do. Now these here, these little ones, we can just take some of this perfect brown here. No, that's burnt umber. But man, that's a good burnt umber. It's a strong one. A little dab of this. See that? Nice brown color. And we can come over here and get rid of this one. Oops. Got my finger in there. If these little ones are darker than the surrounding area, your eye will not pick it up. Too easy. And there's a hole here. We'll fill it up there. How's that? That looks pretty good. Make it disappear. This one too. Pesky little thing. You know what works good for this too is a Sharpie. You can actually color them in pretty good. See how it just disappears with the orange in the background? You can try this at home, but you need the orange. It's tough to get. Okay, we're getting a little dry with the brush here. Just a dab of this, a little more of this brown here, and give this a little dab right there. There we go, see? And over here, we'll start over here on the side in case we get the wrong color, we can stop. Oh, that looks pretty good. Dab, 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 make it mottled. The color is not opaque, it's all translucent. And you can drag it out like that. Now, see a couple of these dark ones here. See this dark one here? We can move that over and bring it in here after. You'll see. But right now, this is good. See, take a good coat of shellac, maybe a little bit of Indian red, and put some in there like that. See, that's kind of red now. We got to watch it. We don't want it too red. Should have a dauber here, like a piece of paper, like this. So you can stream it out and check the flow rate and your color. There we go. Over here, we can just start up here and just go right across like that. Smoothing them out, starting to dry, so you can drag them out with each other there. See, now it's a little light, but if you don't want to get it too dark, these are good. This one's good. This is good here, like so. Let's come down here, let that dry a minute. And what do we got here? We got this. This one's going to be easy. It's kind of dry. A little bit of this and some more of this same stuff we got in here. There we go. Check it out. Oh, it looks good. See that? Okay, just come over here and begin to daub this. Little daubs in here. We can do some over here like so. We don't want it to attract the eye. That's the whole thing. And of course, almost all repairs, even if they're done really well, if you know where they are, and somebody points them out to you and go, see, there. But if you look over here at this and you can't see it out of your periphery, you're good. So here we go. There, cut the color it in like that. Okay, we'll leave that for a moment. Come back over here. Whoa, what do we got here? See how it's beginning to disappear. So let's put in the dark colors now. Turn this one around. This here, all you gotta do is take some brown here like this. Overpower it. And some dark brown here. Some stuff like that. See that? Oh, maybe a little red. And in here like so. That's a really heavy duty. Might be a little too heavy. Here, put the little stuff on here. And just go like this. Oh, I see. My brush is falling apart. Cheap brush. Oh yeah, look, I see the colors pretty good for the first shot. Get rid of that one. What's this? I don't know what that is. It looks like a hole. We'll color it in for now. Oh, I know, there's a pin that goes there. That's the music desk stop. I'm pretty sure. No, I guess not. Maybe it holds the music desk. Anyways, we got our color good here. Let's give this another little, there, see? Just like that. And over here, that looks good. Let's hit the bottom corner here. Like that. Follow through. Over here too. There, like that. And down here, we'll do the same thing. Whoops, no. Over here, we're going to do the same thing. There we go. There, see that Indian red is just beautiful for this. And now for a little black and brown. Wash it off. Wash it off. Streak it out a little bit here. A little more of this brown. Shellac, water, and brown right there. Get this pretty dark because we have some here that could be. We'll use just pure brown. Oh, there we go. That's strong. And let's do this. Just hit this one. Get that one out of the way. This one over here. This one's going to need some dark stuff, a little bit of black. And this one too. Let's brown this one up while we're at it. There we go. A little bit there, a little bit there, a little dot here, over here like so. Maybe a little bit there. And this one here, we'll hit with a little bit of dark stuff there in a minute. Let that settle. Because if I try to go over this now, I'll hit it with a wash coat of shellac to seal everything in there. But give this a minute.